Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to today's episode of Story Time. In this episode, we are going to talk about always look at where you came from as you treat with others. I'm saying so, ladies and gentlemen, because in life, it is essential to always remember where we came from, what we were yesterday, and evaluate where we are today. Oh yes. You would ask, why this exercise? When you sit and you look back from where you came, especially your background, we are talking about that. It helps you to shape your thoughts. It helps you to shape your words, to shape your actions. This also helps you to appreciate life better. When you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you make sense of who you are and why you think the way you think, why you do things the way you do, because it takes you back to your roots. This exercise allows you to appreciate and preserve cultural values, cultural heritage, which can enrich your life and that of others around you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, constantly looking at where you came from provides valuable lessons that can guide your future decisions and help you avoid repeating some mistakes that you have made in life. This also connects you to others by sharing your background stories. Many things could come to be the same, and that keeps you connected always together. Then, when you look at where you came from, it provides and fosters empathy in you. Empathy, meaning you put yourself in the shoes of others. You feel the way they feel. And of course, when there is empathy, there is also understanding. Knowing where you came from motivates you to pursue goals. They remind you, even as you act, going through that, playing that film, they remind you of challenges that you have had in life and how you have overcome. My dear brothers and sisters, if I'm putting this emphasis on the importance of always looking at where you came from, it is because of a disappointment I've had in society. A disappointment in the sense that the people from whom you expect a lot of empathy for others, a lot of understanding for others, are the people who don't even have that feeling in them. Today, you will find a lot of persons who are general managers, that is well-placed persons in the society, general managers, directors, CEOs, and ministers, well-placed persons. These are people who went to primary school. They wore patched uniforms. They did not even have shoes to wear. These are the children who went to school. They did not have any money to eat something in school. There were those who went to the dining sheds, and when other people bought food, they were there to say, "Achuk, Alik, Ajis, Adat," running errands for people because they needed to have food to eat. There were these people who went to secondary school, and it was difficult for their parents to pay their fees. Some even had their fees paid through services rendered by family members. Come to think of children who trekked distances to be able to go to school, who were always doing the head load, carrying things from one area to the other. My dear brothers and sisters, come to think of children who drank tea, had bread for the first time in their lives because they went to boarding schools? What about children who saw sardine even for the first time because they went to college? These are the children who are general managers today, directors, ministers, and they are the ones who are putting logjams on the way of others. One would have expected that having gone through a challenging life, you would understand and you'll be able to show empathy for others because you feel the situation, you feel others as they are talking. But these are the same people who hardly even receive visitors. Go to their offices and fill the audience form. They will always tell you they are busy, they have a meeting with their minister if he's a director, or they have a meeting with their collaborators. These are the people. My disappointment is that they are the ones who have a sledgehammer ready to put on the head of people who are struggling. It makes me think of Lapiro de Banga when he usually mentioned the phrase, "Dung people, people for dung, my own camp people." Yes, because one way or the other, these are your own kind of people because they are going through the same experiences. These are the people who would take off the names of successful children because they are Mr. Nobodies today. When you sit down sometimes and look at the sordid situation in which you were, and today you are an affluent person, your position in government, enjoyable, we should always think, where did I begin to get to where I am today? Because the way you would treat people, there are consequences, especially of all these people who are pretenders today, I will call them. They treat people badly, yet what they went through life was enough to have shaped their minds. Ladies and gentlemen, consequence number one, remember that in life there is a law of karma. Oh yes, negative actions lead to negative consequences. The things that you do, they come after you. Another consequence is that it gives a sense of guilt. Because sometimes when you treat people that badly, and people go, the God, the conscience, the life that is in you keeps reminding you sometimes. It plays even the film of your own life for you to see. There is always a sense of regret because you cannot pretend about yourself. You cannot pretend about your life. Yes, it creates a very hostile environment. Because when you are always jilting people, keeping people away, you know the kind of environment it creates when you meet people. Then it damages even your reputation. Sometimes they say it doesn't matter what people say about you, but somewhere along the line it matters. It damages your reputation because when your name is mentioned anywhere, people say, look at that one. They no be even drink water for the house. Now today they can't do with this and that. Now they want to show people say, oh yes, those remarks, they have their own impact in society. My dear brothers and sisters, in life, have the time to look back so that you can treat people well. You know there is a golden rule in life. Do unto others as you wish others do to you. Remember, that the people you meet on your way up are the people you meet on your way down. So, our advocacy today is that look at where you came from. You will appreciate life better and you treat people better. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wish to say that the stories we are telling are our experiences, but we need to also interact with you out there. We need to get stories too from you, because I know that every episode I come up, somebody always, it reminds someone of something, an experience he or she had in life. Put it in our comment section that you have a story to tell. I will get in touch with you. We need that variety. It's our program. It's our feeling. And let's have this collective movement. Once more, I love you. Keep watching Storytime.